So this is part 2 of my Mark Knopfler Golden Heart album. I don't want to say review, it's not a review. I was starting to do this on a hike yesterday, but it was just too windy and too cold, so I had to stop. But anyways, this was my 45th album, I think. I really love this album. This was sent to me, as I mentioned, by my friend Richard, who's also a songwriter, and he's been sending me some really great albums that I've loved, and this was obviously no exception. I listened to Dire Straits a lot in the 90s, and I loved their music, and I just love his voice. And I feel like some of these songs, I think this was out in 1996, his voice just sounds a little more weathered and like aged. And I just have a thing for like old storyteller dudes. Like there's just something about their voices that hit so good. And this album definitely scratched that itch for me. The title track I thought was really, really beautiful. Golden Heart. I think that's the one that I added to my playlist. That was my favorite. There was definitely some Irish sounding songs, which of course I love. I'm obsessed with that. Like I was hiking down this really beautiful mountain yesterday and it was very green. And I've been missing Ireland. So one of his songs came on that sort of had that vibe, and it just made me miss Ireland. There's even a song that kind of sounded a little bit Zydeco, which I thought was cool because I love Zydeco. Although in small doses, I can't listen to it for long periods of time, as most people probably couldn't unless you were really obsessed with Zydeco. And there's another song that was kind of country-ish as well, which I thought was really great because I also love country. The songs I liked the most were obviously Golden Heart, and then another song called Don't You Get It. All Night in Summer Long Ago was really good too. That one was had a very Irish sound. I liked Cannibals. That one had that Zydeco vibe. But I think my most favorite track, or the one that I sort of put an asterisk next to, aside from Golden Heart, was a song called Je Suis Desole. I think I'm saying that right. I hope I'm saying that right. I added that to my playlist too. So I really, really enjoyed this album. I think I'm going to be splitting the albums I listen to in increments of like 25. So I'm almost to 50, but I would say of the second set from albums 25 to 50, this was in my top 5. So thank you, Richard, of course, another great recommendation. And he sent me a few more songs and albums to listen to, which I definitely plan to, because I want to hear him like really intimately, kind of like the Bruce Springsteen, Tom Joad album. I like that intimacy. But I loved the production. This album had really incredible arrangements, and I love his guitar tone too. I sort of tried to mimic that on my first album. I have a song called When You Think of California, Think of Me. And there's a little intro that when I was in the studio, I remember telling my brother, I want a Dire